Top 10 Best Places to Visit in the World. The world is filled with such a wide variety of wonderful destinations and beautiful places to visit. With so many wonderful places to visit, picking the best vacation site can be difficult. The list also includes specific sites, monuments, and locations, each also worthy of a visit in their own right. 1. South Island, New Zealand. The South Island of New Zealand is filled to the brim with magnificent scenery, from towering mountains to breathtaking fjords. From Milford Sound boats or hiking routes, you may view the mountains of Fiordland National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Indulge your adventurous side in Queenstown, a popular location for bungee jumpers, and savor delectable Sauvignon Blanc wine in the Marlborough region. Alternatively, travel to the west coast of the island to visit New Zealand's two most accessible glaciers, Franz Josef and Fox Glacier. 2. Paris. Every year, the City of Light welcomes millions of tourists attracted by its spectacular atmosphere. Of course, the exquisite food and enormous art collections also deserve some of the praise. Alongside stately museums, centuries-old churches, and blocks of Rococo and neoclassical-styled buildings, the tranquil River Seine meanders through the city, further enhanced by glistening streetlights and cascading foliage. On their way to the market, cafe, or movie theater, the astonishingly stylish Parisians who populate the Seine's cobblestone walkways and beautiful bridges. Paris, as Ernest Hemingway recounted in his autobiography, A Movable Feast, is a city of many splendors, with world-class museums, fashion, gastronomy, and a distinctive ambiance. Visit the renowned Musée d'Orsay, browse at the fanciest boutiques in Le Marais or the Champs-Élysées, and admire the view from the top of the Eiffel Tower. Can even arrange a day trip to the Palace of Versailles, but do not neglect the simple pleasure of strolling through the magnificent arrondissements, districts, or enjoying a crepe on the street. 3. Maui. Maui is not quite as big as the Big Island, Lanai is not nearly as small, Oahu is not nearly as busy, and Kauai is not nearly as quiet. For many visitors to Hawaii, Maui is the ideal destination since it gives them a taste of almost everything the Aloha State has to offer, from amazing wildlife to fascinating history and culture. On a trip here, you can shimmy next to expert hula dancers, play golf along seaside fairways, zip line down a mountain, and more. You may snorkel with 5 distinct species of sea turtles or just relax on some of Hawaii's most famous beaches. Maui, one of the most visited destinations in the archipelago, is situated between the Big Island and the considerably smaller Molokai. There are 5 distinct regions on Maui. Many tourists establish bases along South Maui's shores, which are home to the renowned Wailea Beach. Or West Maui, home to the old Lahaina Luau's music and Kaanapali Beach's white sands. But it's important to visit the rest of the island as well, and book a seat on one of Maui's top helicopter tours for a bird's-eye view of everything. 4. Bora Bora. This tiny French Polynesian island makes up for any size deficiencies with pure tropical splendor. Beautiful beaches, lush jungles, and opulent resorts may all be found here. Mount Otamanu, an extinct volcano on the island, is a fantastic location for photos and a strenuous trek. And the welcoming Bora Bora residents can assist you in taking an off-road adventure to see some of the island's most beautiful views. To unwind, visit Matira Beach for its calm white sand and blue ocean. Even though a trip to Bora Bora is highly pricey, most tourists agree that it is totally worth it. 5. Tahiti. If you've been fantasizing about taking a vacation where you can relax in an opulent overwater villa, visit this island, which is the largest in French Polynesia. Beyond the opulent resorts, Tahiti has black sand and golden beaches, a vibrant capital, and excellent conditions for snorkeling and surfing. Visit some of the island's historic temples or shop at its authentic interior markets if you're looking for further cultural experiences. Choose to stay in a vacation rental to save money. The island is home to many adorable bungalows and stylish condos. 6. London. London is a world unto itself. You may spend days exploring the diverse neighborhoods, which are home to a mix of historic sites and contemporary attractions. If it's your first time visiting London, make sure to schedule time to visit the city's main attractions, including Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London, and the Tate Modern. After seeing Borough Market and the British Museum, have a traditional afternoon tea or visit a nearby bar. The summer months are ideal for visiting London, but be aware that they are also the busiest and most expensive. 7. Rome. Prepare to cross off a few items off your bucket list when you travel to the Eternal City, such as the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, and the Pantheon. In the nearby Vatican City, tourists can view further monuments like St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel. Take a stroll through Trastevere's cobblestone alleyways at dusk to avoid the crowds of tourists, or visit Mercato Centrale Roma to savor regional specialties like gelato and pizza. Visit some of Rome's lesser-known museums, art galleries, and shops before you go. 8. Turks and Caicos. This group of over 100 islands and cays, which is north of the Dominican Republic, is well liked by honeymooners, and with good reason. The Turks and Caicos Islands are really breathtaking, boasting approximately 350 miles of vibrant coral reef, brilliant white sand, and crystal clear water. Even though it would be negligent to visit the islands and not spend a day or two relaxing on Grace Bay Beach, those preferring a more active vacation will have lots of possibilities to snorkel, dive, and kayak. 9. Tokyo. Tokyo is likely best described as animated. Japan's megacity, which is obsessed with anime, is always bustling with activity as feet click along sidewalks and cars zip along streets. There are ships cruising in and out and underground subway trains humming. Despite this, flashing lights and obnoxious signs ask you to stop what you're doing for just a moment and pay at the altar of consumption. This is a city that thrives on activity and development. But if you do decide to stop in Tokyo, the city will undoubtedly make the trip worthwhile. Here, there are plenty of photo opportunities, sushi restaurants, and shopping opportunities. 10. Maldives. The Maldives is a place you've probably seen pictures of before. Picture perfect private homes soaring over vivid blue waters, powder soft white sand beaches, and breathtaking sunsets falling beyond the horizon. The Maldives' breathtaking scenery is wonderful to behold. You can't really appreciate it unless you visit. Couples on honeymoon seeking privacy and thrill seekers planning scuba diving and snorkeling excursions both like visiting the island nation of the Maldives. Visitors looking for a little R&R can unwind at one of the island spas, and everyone should spend at least one day touring Malé, the capital of the Maldives. The hotels in this area are equally amazing, ranging from overwater bungalows to underwater hotels to breathtaking resorts. There are no direct flights from the United States, so getting there and staying there involves perseverance as well as a lot of money. The Maldives are about as remote as you can get. That's only one of its many appeals. They are situated between the Arabian and Laccadive Oceans, around 500 miles southwest of Sri Lanka. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channels.